So now we're in that position where I might want to start making more walls. More stone bricks, because that's all the stone bricks I have left. I'm not making any more. So it might be a good idea to do that. Can't win with these guys. They just keep coming. The reason you would limit chest size is for just for production wise. If you don't have the supply, if you don't have all the raw materials to make more stuff, then it's a good idea to limit, because otherwise you'll be making product that you don't need. But if you have a good supply coming in and it's not going to limit any of your other buildings, then it's a good idea to just leave it go, let it go. But a lot of the time, depending on how you make your buildings, something can steal from other things, and if you limit it, once it reaches the max, then the product will go through to your other building. So like right here, I have rods coming out, and these chassis need rods, so they've been stealing a lot of the rods. But now that it's full, the rods just go straight through, and then I can get ammo from it. Yeah, I like hoarding a lot of things, so you won't see me limit things a lot, but there is some use to it. In general, if you have like a nice mall, I mean you're not gonna want 20 million small wooden poles at a time, right? Or inserters. I probably just want maybe 50 or 100 total, so, and you won't need them for a while longer, so might as well just limit it to 100, and then by the time you come back, it'll be full again. Yeah, I'm with you. For IR, definitely, I think it's a good idea to leave everything as much as you can get, because you use literally everything that you make. Everything needs to be used. Okay, not everything. Tin and bronze. after tin and bronze age, I have not needed any of this stuff, but it's good to have just in case. Because the materials that I'm doing are starting to require a lot more random things. Alright, so right now, this is my main concern. I have these heavy coils, right? And we're making a good amount of them, but we're not making as many as I'd like. I'm gonna need a lot of these. These are using a lot of our upper level stuff, and it's required for our utility science. So I'd like to get at least one more building out. The problem is that this requires tubes in here. Okay, maybe this is not a big problem as I thought. I thought this required more stuff. I guess I'm just gonna move this riverport down to the side a little bit. Hopefully it's not gonna mess with my buildings too much. Then we're gonna pick these up. Put another building here. There we go. Nice. Okay. Not as bad as I had previously thought this would be. There we go. You think so? I also think so. Is there a way to blueprint a modules? Like, is there a way I can make bots bring the air filters in here? Is there a way to do one if it's already exists? Okay. Because it'd be nice if it did that automatically. But you're right. I definitely need more wood. I mean, look at how much empty space there is in here. I'm honestly surprised this is not full yet, to be honest. Look at this. Not enough. Not enough. Not by half. This maybe enough. Okay. How would I do that though? Why is there like 5 different types of logistics depots? Oh, okay, never mind. Do these not have colors? That's weird. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. So they'd already need to have something in there to replace, because otherwise it wouldn't work. Or maybe, look at this. No, all right, fair enough. Okay. I was just gonna say, let's check when it's nighttime to see if we're still good on power. And I guess we are for now. We're still going up. Why are we still going up? Is it not nighttime? It must still be daytime, because this is still going, this is still working. There's a mod. Of course there is. Uh-oh, titanium is gone. Is this really stealing all the titanium? Okay, let's check on our ammo. We're getting good amounts. Not crazy amounts, but we're getting good amounts. We should be able to switch over those eventually. Alright, so I was gonna make more something. But I guess I'll just put those back. I'll go supplement that for now. Okay, so now our next question, which has been the same question for a while. I've just been putting it off to whatever I could find. Oh wait, speaking of, we should probably go make something else. But really, we need to figure out what we need to do with this oil. Because you can see our petroleum gas is kind of dead. We don't have full light oil, but we are full on heavy. We have lots of heavy. You can see how many storage tanks we have. So we need to find a use for all of this. I do know that we're gonna need some petroleum coke from the light oil. I don't know about heavy. Let's check that out. The low grade is what heavy makes. And I guess it's just fuel. That was my Discord, sorry. OBS, not OBS. Discord, why are you still making noises? I have no idea why it still does all these noises. So we found out low grade just used for fuel. High grade is used for rocket fuel. So we're gonna want that. We're gonna want a lot of it because we need one for every rocket fuel. Presumably, it'll be another 1,000 of those for our needs there. So we're gonna need at least, what was it, 10 per? So 10,000 high grade petroleum. Sounds a lot. I'm not sure, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure it's the rocket. But there's some stuff past the rocket as well. Excuse me. All right. Because there's a future age. Ooh. Space surveys and laboratories. For some reason, I guess they remembered ammo turret damage down here. I think I got lucky doing ammo turret damage. I don't know why, but some of them were kind of bugged. They only needed red and green. I don't know why, but I'm happy that we had it, at least. Okay, so let's put some purple science in our queue real quick, and then we'll finally start thinking about that oil. So we need large steel and circuits, plates, and then they're all over the place. Even after I kill them off in that area, they just keep coming. And I'm surprised they're dying so often. I think we're just running through our ammo too quickly. So they ran out of ammo, and then obviously they can't fight back. thing. All right, now we're just gonna go do our concrete and see how many we can make. Hopefully it'll be a good amount. I'm not sure if it's a good sign, but I mean, we had enough. 1.1k going. That's not bad, but we are out of concrete, so we're gonna have to go find some stuff for that. Gravel and iron rods, I believe. Like we have the stuff. No, mine are a little cramped. I tried to leave some room, but I had not anticipated needing as much room as I did. Because I need to add a lot of things every time. And again, like, you just play it how you want. This is my style, spaghetti style. But as much stuff where I can. And, you know, some people like very sprawling bases, have them pretty large. I think Fluffles likes his very compact. And, you know, do what you feel like. But I try to keep it pretty close, but I always end up not ever giving myself enough room. I like having my smelting section pretty as compact as possible, and then everything else should be around it, but again, I didn't plan properly. Alright, so we got this done. Let's go ahead, pick out our oil. So we recently researched advanced oil processing, which requires platinum to crack. We have the platinum, and here's what the recipe looks like. I could find it. Here's what it looks like. So you give 1 platinum, some water, and heavy oil, and then you get 99% refined platinum back, and then 30 light oil. Compared to what we're doing right now, which is 40 heavy oil for 20 light oil. Not to mention, apparently, it's more pollution. So we're getting a good amount extra when we do this the heavy oil cracking. The problem is that we might potentially lose our platinum, which is fine because we actually have a lot of platinum. And I looked up in our mod here what else platinum is used for, and there's not too much. So pretty much all our platinum is going to be going into this. Okay, so once again, our main problem is going to be we need to convert our light oil into petroleum. So that's how the cracking system works. It goes heavy to light to petroleum. And we'll also need to have uses for light or heavy if our cracking is not enough to use it all up, which is currently the case. Right now we're being limited because our heavy oil is not being cracked fast enough to light oil. And then that means all of our refineries aren't working because they can't output heavy oil. So we have a couple choices here. Number one, move all of this oil, all of this somewhere else. Which is going to be a pain, but very possible. Solid fuel going to be a future goal? Solid fuel, no. Rocket fuel, yes. I'm pretty content with our fuel coverage right as of now because we have this coal train coming in and it's crushing all this coal. The coal is giving me power, so I don't really need anything more intense than this for that. I'm not even sure if solid fuel is a thing in this mod. Rocket fuel comes from solid fuel? Yes. No, rocket fuel. Solid fuel is used in rocket fuel in vanilla. Pretty sure. It's been a while since I've played vanilla at this point, but I'm pretty sure. I believe the recipe is 10 solid fuel to rocket fuel, something like that. Or did they change that in the last update? I don't remember. So what I'm going to do is bring our wall down. I'm going to expand our wall down a little bit so we can have more space. And then I think I'm going to move our oil as well so we have more room to work with. It's going to mean more pumping to places, but I mean that's not a main problem. Yeah, rocket fuel takes a long time to make. If we're gonna do more than one rocket, I can see how that could be an issue. But for me, rocket fuel is always good because I always plan for it early. I tend to just make it in the background and then it is good. But again, if you're making more than one rocket, I can see that would be an issue. So we're just going to bring all this down here. That's going to be our new line of defense, our new perimeter. They are so close. Why are they so close? And why do they always build there? Why can't they build out here? Make it easier for me to kill them. Yeah, that's what I try to do. As far as I know, I don't know how the changes have affected it, but light oil seems to be the most efficient to convert into rocket fuel based on cracking and all that. So that's what I usually do. I have petroleum, make it in plastic and whatnot, and then my light oil is going to be used for anything else. Maybe flamethrower turrets or whatever. And then also the rocket fuel. And then heavy oil, I just convert everything into lubricant and or light oil. Yeah, the ratio that I learned for oil is 10 refineries, 1 heavy to light, or heavy to light, and then 7 light to petroleum. And that has seemed to work out for me pretty well. Although I think the ratio has changed a little bit since then. So they've been messing around with the stuff. I'm gonna have to see where they attack. I guess I can beat and see. I don't like that. I guess that means I need to put up a wall here. Just to ensure that they come through this way. I think last time someone told me the ratio it was like 10-1-8 or 9. Something, but this 10-1-7 has done me relatively well. Okay, so through the debug menu we can see where they are going to attack. Just gonna put up a contingency of turrets here. Hope that this is enough to get them out of here. Probably need a couple more actually. How's that convert to solid fuel? I normally take off one of the light to petroleum, and I turn that one into solid fuel. I would just play around with it. In my experience, taking one away and then just adding a solid fuel set has been good enough. Save. Haven't done one of that in a while, and I want to make sure that we're always on top of stuff on the saving, because if somehow we get super overwhelmed by biters, I want to make sure that we can go back a fair distance. All right, so do I need heavy oil for anything? The lubricant, which I'm probably just going to leave there. Can I check oil here? The oil barrel, low grade coke, light oil, lubricants, full liquefaction. Yeah, so light oil, so heavy oil is pretty much worthless to me. Bring it a ways down. I'm gonna try to make sure that we have a solid amount of room to work with our oil stuff, even if it does mean that we're going to have a lot of gaps or have a lot of pipes that we'll need to put down. This train track that's here hopefully won't get in the way. I'm gonna put this directly into these guys here drain out our current tanks, and then that way we can get rid of all this stuff. There is an item to get rid of the liquid in here. It's called the flare or whatever it is. Obviously, I kind of want all this heavy oil that we have. I can't just pick them up as well to get rid of them because number one, I'd lose all the liquid. Number two, I would put pollution into the air in this mod, and that is a no-no. Okay, so we've put heavy oil here. Probably gonna put all the things I need for cracking right here, and then light oil should probably go about right here. And then that'll be good because it's above the tracks and I won't have to worry about that with my pipes. And light oil probably around here, like I said, and then petroleum I could potentially bring down to right over here. Let's plan that out. I'm gonna need to get some more storage tanks. Let's go. We're gonna make those. We need reinforced iron plates and iron rods. No, we should have a good amount of plates in our storage. So let's put these up. Oh, here it is. Okay, there we go. I knew I was making splitters somewhere. I just never actually finished it off. Okay, fair. Fair enough. Yeah, we also never finished those crushers. So, what are we gonna want out of this after we're done doing this? We're gonna want to have a buffer of liquid. Surprisingly, oh, this is backed up because plastic. We're going to want a buffer of plastic because we're going to use the liquid plastic for carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is going to be used in various things. Most notably for me right now is the fiber optic cable that we'll need for one of the sciences. Okay, let's get over there. Let's go get some more ammo. As that filled so quickly. And then while we're here, let's add our science. This can work. 800 total, we just added about 300 or so. Really wish, oh no, I wish I had some fusion reactors. That'd be nice. Also, blast armor, that'd also be nice. We really need to get some yellow science going. Because we need the yellow science for the buffer chest, active chest, and active provider chests. Carbon fiber is not low density is its own thing. They kept that. Carbon fiber is just its own own entity in this game. Just a new thing. Once again, this mod is just making everything as complicated as they can make it. So everything that you have to do in vanilla is complicated by magnitude of like 2 or 3 or 4 or 7, and you got this mod. It's a couple layers for sure, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. I like it. Definitely makes it feel like a brand new game, you know? Like you have to relearn pretty much everything. Yeah, you have to know how to do a lot of this stuff, or learn how to do all of it, because a lot of it's very different than vanilla. And then with the added minerals, you have gold and tin, and then you have this ore crushing thing, and then an ore washing, and then you have all these gems and various other things. You have this page of intermediates. It's no longer just iron gear wheels, it's copper, tin, iron, steel, chrome, and then you have like beams and rods and, you know, bearings, rivets. A lot. But it's fun. I'd recommend it once you feel like you're pro at Factorio. You can step on in here and feel like a noob again like me. Really going that fast through this? I would have figured that our copper is backed up by now. I'm not sure what you mean, but yeah, I'll be back to vanilla. I wanted to try this out because we had done it in multiplayer, and I wanted to do it solo, see what it was all about. After this, I'll just be back to vanilla, doing other things. Maybe we'll try out other maps. I don't know, other scenarios. Again, I still need to do a mega base, so I'll probably do an achievement run like you for getting all the tech and whatnot. I have not done one of those. How full? They still have quite a bit. All right. Let it here. That should be enough to get rid of all these. What are you missing? Anode, okay, that's fair. Well, thanks, Juggles, I appreciate it. Glad someone's watching my YouTube stuff. Try to get out at least 2 videos a day. Although sometimes it's rough doing that. Alright. So we still need to make more of these. We can get more reinforced plates. I still need to work on my Kerbal series. The editing for that's going to be annoying. As well as Bob As You. I've been moving those off. I'd love to edit my YouTube videos a little bit more, but it's just too time consuming, unfortunately. Okay, so we have 13. I'd like to make, I don't know, around 50 maybe. Why? You guys did not do that in the simulation. That's cheating. It's supposed to go up here. Yeah, please do. I have 97 episodes of Gungeon up. How did they come through here? Alright, well. We'll just set up more turrets then. I don't like this because it's going to be... Oh, this is where the... I was wondering why these bodies were there. There's going to be a lot of... kind of a choke point. These guys are going to follow this wall. It's going to be a little bit harder to focus fire with all these. But that's fine. I do not know. I do not use combat robots. Yeah, I agree. For me, in my opinion, late game damage, it should be just max armor with exoskeletons and the fusion reactor, and have a couple laser defense in your armor, and then either get a flamethrower or grenades. Just run through the bases, and you should be fine. Then for your base defense, you can do like flamethrower turrets, and that seems to usually do well. Alright, so we got rid of our heavy oil. Good. Now we're gonna need to do the same thing with our light oil here. Again, I'd like to probably put it right here. So let's get that settled. Actually, let's go make some chemical plants, and I want to put those chemical plants down first. That'll give us a better idea of where we need to put everything else. I do have a car. This is the problem with bots. Also, I've never changed those two apparently, and I guess I will never do that. Stone furnaces all the way. This is the problem with bots. If your turret's out of ammo and this guy's out of range of any other of your turrets, you're kind of out of luck because the robots are going to keep on healing it until they run out of med packs, and it's going to keep on attacking, and then it's just an endless cycle. That'll just drain all your resources. So we made like a good amount of turrets and we're already out. That's feels bad. But hopefully that means our base is a little bit more defended. Power. Whatever. We have battery discharge. Good enough. So chemical plants. What do you need for those? Logic controllers, large iron chassis, concrete. Bummer. I don't need. Logic controllers up here. What are circuits doing? Good. Perfect. And then pipes, concrete. We're gonna need more pipes anyway, so I'm glad we're here. Yeah, I agree. It'd be nice if they could buff them a little bit. They are pretty underwhelming. Alright, I do not need that many. I will make 25 of them. I think that's good enough. More gravel. Hey, ore crushing is finally done. I don't know what that gets us, but it's done. We do have advanced ore crushers now. They work at 2 times the speed for twice the pollution. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to bring up the gravel from our ore washing base, because that way we can get more concrete down, because it seems like we need it. What do we want to make, or what's our next step here? Logistics, I don't care for. Automation would be nice, but we don't need it at the moment. And it requires rubies and whatnot. I'm too lazy to figure that out. Mining 2 would be nice, but we're fine on that for now. Ore washing 2. Okay, here it is. How are you gonna set this up if you need another? Oh, I guess instead of the water, you need the diluted sulfuric acid. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so right now this is what I want. Full liquefaction. No thanks. Uranium. Rocket fuel would be nice, but I feel like we don't necessarily need it now because we're still a long way away from building our rocket, and the rest require yellow. So let's get this. Yeah, I mean, having an ammo belt is always very good. I don't know. Seems like a time commitment that I don't want to do right now, and I'm changing these into better turrets or something sometime soon. I still haven't seen the efficacy of the laser turrets yet, so if they're amazing, you know, maybe I'll just be able to put a couple of those down and we'll be good to go. Oh my. Okay, we have a lot of gravel. Hey, let's go. I still can't believe that the boxes aren't full. Oh, actually, never mind. I put depots here. I can completely understand why they're not full yet. They're getting there. Okay, and then we'll do another trip down there, and hopefully we won't have to do this again for a while. Okay. I guess you're right. Don't want to spend the time to do it. I want to do that even less than I want to do the oil stuff. But I guess it is for the greater good. 4.5. Well, supposedly it's 4 to 60 minutes, according to Bubbles. Or Galorb, whoever said it. Yeah, no, I agree. You're right. Then I have to fix my turret setups. Well, we'll put one down here, and then I guess we'll put one up here. Yes. What a pain, though. Okay. All right, well, I'll do it. Though I don't want to. It's a good idea. All right, so first thing that we want, if we're gonna do this, is we want some belts. Yeah, but you don't have all this junk in vanilla. Do you need bearings, beams, rods, rivets, small and large chassis, reinforced plates, cogwheels, tubes, plates, and ingots? No, you don't. And that's only for this is only for one metal. I have like 5 metals, 6 metals. All right, where did they bring all of those turrets that you guys picked up? Okay, we're gonna need inserters. Butters. Right. And also some chests. The rest, I'll just get some ammo. We're good to go. Well, I mean, I don't. Do you need to store 80k of one thing for vanilla? Shouldn't you be using it? Oh, I should probably get. Let's go get my bots and heals out. Probably should put a rope board near them as well, just so easy healing. This is not one thing. I mean, I'm not disagreeing that it would be nice to have them, but I don't think it's as necessary. It would certainly help with rocket parts when you're trying to grab those. Because I know I always have to use at least 2 chests for that. Alright, so we're starting over here because this is probably the part that gets attacked the most, if we don't count up here. Feels right? Okay, that's that side. There's that. So one thing I could have done. Those are all out of... One turret's still working. They must have run out of ammo. Let's run over there. There you go. We got some more turrets down. I don't have any turrets on me. Stop it! Pull! Go, my friend. This is crazy. I'm so glad at least the steel ammo was good enough for all of this. If we had to switch to lasers, we would just be dead for sure. Alright, so that sucks. How did I just never put ammo in this thing? very scary setup here. I'm gonna put some ammo in this chest here. Put it this far back because number one, oh jeez. I don't have any poles. Put it that far back because I don't want anything to accidentally kill it. Yes, we'll put it right here instead. This is what I want to save anyway, so if this is gone, then it doesn't matter. I don't have any poles. Oh no. This base gets hit a lot, so this is kind of the area that I probably want to focus on the most if we're gonna do this sort of thing. So I'm gonna put down a bunch of ammo. Hopefully that'll be fine. We definitely need to make more turrets though. We are next on our list.